Today's inspiration comes from the late, great Dr. Stephen Covey, inspired by his books titled The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Families. Let's find out more about these 7 habits and how we can use them in our everyday lives. By the way, did you know that Dr. Covey and his wife had 9 kids? Wow, that is a lot of grocery shopping. So habit 1, be proactive. What is proactivity? Pro and active. We all know what activity means. It means doing something, like playing a sport or painting a picture or even making a sandwich. Pro in front of a word means before. So, before activity. Proactivity. Proactive. When Dr. Covey writes about proactivity, he means getting started on something way before being told. If you're hungry, do you wait for someone to make you a snack? That's not proactive. Instead, you could get an apple out of the fridge. That's proactive. It's also about taking responsibility for our actions and planning in advance. A great way to start thinking about proactivity is to think about how we spend our time when we're trying to get something done. If we have a goal to accomplish, let's first write down the top 3 to 5 ways we spend time in a day. Let's say we have a big book report due the next day. We write down our 3 things: reading, doing homework, playing video games. Do these actions move us towards our goal or away from that goal? Numbers 1 and 2 move us towards our goal. But number 3? Will playing video games help us finish our book report? Probably not. When we become super honest and aware of how we spend our time, only then can we see if we truly want to accomplish our goal and if it's even possible with the time and energy we are committing. Is there anything we need to do to adjust to achieve our goal? Maybe we realize we need to reconsider our time spent playing video games until the book report is finished. Also, proactive people do not blame others or situations for their behavior. They take responsibility for their actions. That means we don't blame video games for being too fun or too tempting. We take responsibility and put away the video games until we've finished our book report, achieved our goal, and then we can bring them back out and play. Hooray! Now that we know how to be proactive, let's move on and explore habit number 2. Begin with the end in mind. Beginning with the end in mind means that we can think about how we would like something to turn out before we get started on it. Let's say your family is planning a vacation. What are you going to pack? Will you bring along a swimsuit or a snowsuit or hiking boots? Will you need any special equipment? You can't fit everything into that one suitcase. It makes more sense to know where you are going to end up before you start packing. You find out it's a beach vacation. No need for these skis, or this snowsuit, or these winter boots. When we know where we are going and what we'll be doing there, we can make better decisions so that we can have the best adventure possible. This is beginning with the end in mind. But we don't have to be going on a special trip to begin with the end in mind. We can do it every day. Have you ever seen your mom or dad write a grocery list before going to the store? This helps them remember what they need to buy. Cereal? Check. Salad? Check. Ice cream? Check. Oh, and they can't forget all the ingredients they need for those delicious tacos they're going to make tonight. Remembering all these things would have been hard if they hadn't written a list in advance. How about in your average day? What if you have soccer right after school? You know there won't be enough time to go home before practice starts. So let's begin with the end of the day in mind and make sure we pack our soccer ball and cleats in our backpack. When we begin with the end in mind, we are helping ourselves make it easier and more fun to accomplish our goals. Taking just a little bit of time to pause and envision how we want our daily lives to look and feel will help us make decisions that ensure our success. When Dr. Covey encouraged us to begin with the end in mind, the purpose was to increase our happiness and results. He's basically reminding us to work smarter, not harder. What would you want to take a few moments to focus on right now so your plans and adventures go smoothly in the future?
Seed agents in training. I have your first mission should you choose to accept. Are you ready? In what area of your life will you be proactive this week to make a situation better? Also, put on your detective caps and look for evidence that other people have been proactive. Share these stories with your family throughout the week. And remember to think about your goals for the week and begin with the end in mind. Now, let's click on the next steps and download the activity below. Agent 7 signing out. Until next time, see you later.